So out of everything that I own in my life, there are 6 things that I use more than everything else. And this is a video about those things. Hey team, welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be talking about the things that I believe are essential for my daily use, or otherwise known as my everyday carry. This video is sponsored by Trademore, which is a great place to buy yourself a used cell phone or other kind of device, but we're going to be talking about them later in the video. The items that I talk about in this video are not going to be in order necessarily of importance or anything like that. These are just the things that I use and enjoy a lot of the time. And before we hop into it, a lot of you who watch my videos are not subscribed, which is insane. So if you do like these videos and you enjoy the content that we put out on this channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button. And now we will get into the video, which is starting with my Clean Canteen water bottle. Now, a great many of you have probably seen this Clean Canteen water bottle. I have been using this for, God, almost 10 years. I picked this water bottle out of a lost and found at the university that I was going to, and it has been through a lot.
Sorry, it's just...
Now, I bring a water bottle with me everywhere for a number of reasons, and first and foremost, it's because I like to be hydrated. I don't want to go full dagcore on you right now, but you should be drinking more water, probably, statistically. Anyway, it's like 8 glasses a day or something, and honestly, the best way to remember to do that is to keep your water bottle with you. But not only that, it prevents you from buying bottled water, which in my opinion is a crime against humanity. So I am clearly a Clean Canteen fanboy because they've sponsored videos in the past and we've worked together extensively, so bear that in mind. But honestly, they're just an amazing company. Not only do they have some of the leading statistics on keeping your drinks hot or cold, but they look great and they donate a lot of their money to causes that they really believe in. But not everything on this list comes from a company as great as Clean Canteen. Which brings us to our second thing on this list, my AirPods. Now, I'm not gonna say anything stupid and dramatic like these things changed my life, but honestly, I wear these every single day, whether it's working at my computer or doing chores around the house where I need to be able to move my hands and my body in a bunch of different ways and not have cables getting caught on stuff along the way. I can't believe I just broke my coffee bottom on camera. Fuck. That is so annoying. So one of the main concerns that a lot of people have with AirPods is that they aren't recyclable. Oh my friggin' God. There's a friggin' piece of glass on the chair, I almost sat on it. Most of it ends up getting thrown in the trash because Apple hasn't really built a system for these things to get repaired. But recently I learned about something pretty cool, which is something called Pod Swap. This service is unfortunately reserved for those in the United States, but basically what happens is you get this little box in the mail, and inside is this little bubble wrapped container, and inside are 2 new AirPods. So the idea is very simple. You get sent these 2 new AirPod buds in the mail, and you put them into your old case and you replace them with your old buds. The AirPods that you receive in the mail are refurbished from someone else's set and have been completely sanitized and replaced with new batteries. Your old AirPods go back to them and they do the same tune-up and sanitation process and then give them to somebody else. This section isn't sponsored or anything by Pod Swap. I just think that they're a cool little company, and if you live in the US, you should definitely check them out if you want to breathe new life into your old AirPods. But while we're on the subject of technology, probably my number 1 most consistent everyday carry is my iPhone 11 Pro. So this is my iPhone 11 Pro, which I bought used off of Facebook Marketplace last year. Honestly, this phone is amazing. It does everything that I need it to. It takes amazing photos, the battery life is super long, and it's not huge and bulky so that when you put it in your pocket, people are like, hey, what are you, happy to see me? What are you, just happy to see me? Like because it's big and it looks like a penis. Anyway. I buy all of my phones secondhand because 1, it's way cheaper, 2, it's better for the planet, 3, I honestly don't think that most people need the brand new flagship phone from whatever manufacturer that's just been released. Now I'm fully aware though that a lot of people are apprehensive or scared to buy phones on Facebook Marketplace, for example, because it's kind of a ruthless world. You could get screwed over. Somebody might sell you a dud phone. I have not had a lot of those experiences, but I have been dinged in the past. But that's where today's video sponsor comes into play. Trademore is an online marketplace where you can buy and sell old smartphones or tablets or other devices like that. Basically, they make buying and selling devices online as easy as possible, keeping technology out of landfills and saving you some money along the way. I have said so many times on this channel that the best thing that you can do from a technological standpoint is use your device as long as possible and buy one used when you have the opportunity to. But the reality is, statistically, a lot of you don't. And that's probably because of the barriers that I mentioned earlier. It's inconvenient to buy stuff online sometimes because you gotta negotiate your price, you gotta figure out what the thing is worth, and then you gotta meet somebody that you don't know and have a human interaction with them, and that's always awkward. Trademore is basically an intermediary that guarantees that your device is not a piece of junk. They have a 30-point inspection process that makes sure that the device is working properly and that it can be used by whoever buys it for a long time. And even if there's something that slipped through the cracks and you get it and it doesn't work, you have a 30-day window where you can return it free of charge. Now, sadly, Trademore is once again only available for my US audience. I am so sorry, Canadian friends. But congratulations to my US audience, you have the gift, no, the privilege of using Trademore as a service. And just because you were here on the team, you get an extra 10% off of your first purchase. Thank you so much to Trademore for sponsoring, and check it out if you're in the market for a new phone. So Leah actually got me this wallet about 7 years ago, which means that I've had this wallet almost as long as I've had her. Had me. So when did you get me this wallet and where from? Because I honestly don't know.
I ordered it online from a local leather worker on the island, and they try and use like old leather that's gonna get thrown out or something. So they have little like cutoffs and things. I don't remember what it's called.
And I do use it, don't I?
Use it all the time, except when it's in my purse and then we go out and they're like, oh, where's my wallet? And I'm like, I just hold everything in my purse.
So I've had this wallet for a very long time because Leah saw my previous wallet, which I would imagine was embarrassingly large.
I don't even remember. I just remember I hated it. And you hated it.
Okay, so Leah asked me to get out of the house because she's recording a podcast, which is fine because I wanted to get out anyway. Also, have you noticed that there's like a weird subculture of like wallet porn online now? Like people are scrutinizing the differences between wallet manufacturers to see how much weight they can cut off of it and like how durable they are. Like, who needs a titanium steel wallet? I just don't get it. Like most things in my life, a wallet just needs to be relatively functional. This thing holds my cards and a little bit of cash, and that's mostly all I ever need. Honestly though, if I could just like live with just a phone in my pocket, that would be my dream scenario. Sometimes I'll just put my credit card in my pocket instead of taking my whole wallet just because I don't want to have to deal with it in my pocket the whole time.
Pick up?
Yeah, just pick up for this guy.
You have any with you?
I do.
Hey, have a good day.
Hey, thanks so much, man.
Oh no.
Well, it's not every day that you get a 12-year-old bottle of rum in the mail, so
This is hilarious.
So the next thing on the list are my Sunski sunglasses. I've been wearing Sunskis for the last 3 years, and they are honestly best sunglasses I've ever owned. Now, just to preface this, I'm not like a fancy sunglasses wearer. Like, I would never buy a $200 pair of sunglasses because I think they're just too fickle of a thing. You can break them so easily, you can lose them so easily. Don't put a lot of money into something like that. But Sunskis honestly do it all. Okay, yes, we're sitting on somebody's random front porch, but they have beautiful flowers, so it drew me in. See, Sunski sunglasses are actually designed in California. This might be shocking to know, but most sunglasses that you see on the market today are made by one company. And for the most part, the designs that you see are all just kind of prefabricated in some factory somewhere on the other side of the world. But every single design that you see on the Sunski sunglasses website was created and designed by somebody who works for that company. And as a result, their sunglasses fit so well. Basically, you're getting like a $200 pair of sunglasses for like 50 bucks. On top of that, they're a 1% for the Planet member. They use recycled plastic for all of their frames, and they offer cool repair tactics like giving you new lenses for your sunglasses if they happen to get scratched or wear out. For those of you who will inevitably ask, these are the Madronas, which I've been wearing for over a year now. But before this set, I was using the Yumas, which are an amazing unisex option. I actually gave them to my mom after because she liked them so much. I just found a trampoline on the side of this house, and I haven't done this in years, but I'm gonna do a backflip. Legit, every time I see a trampoline when I'm out for a walk, I feel like I gotta run over and like bust something out. And the final thing, which honestly, I wasn't even going to use in this video, is a bit of lip balm. Now, I have always suffered with anxiety over the course of my life, but one of the physical manifestations of that anxiety is that I will often chew my lips. If you've ever seen my lips in a video and thought, wow, Levi's lips are really chapped, it's not that they're chapped, it's that I've eaten most of them. So I keep this simple lip balm with me at all times as sort of a tick substitute, I guess. So when I feel myself chewing my lips, I will simply apply some lip balm instead. This little tub came from Lush, and I've had it for quite a while now. I don't know what kind it is, but I do know that this little tin can be easily recycled because it is made of aluminum. And while I do think that this lip balm was probably very overpriced because Lush is notoriously expensive, the lip balm is really great and it does the job for me. So hopefully these things were kind of helpful or interesting for you, as I know that a lot of you are looking for those little things that you use every day that can actually make a difference, because those are the things that will. Regardless of all that, I want to thank you for watching today's video and taking some time out of your day to spend it with me, because I really appreciate that. And if you are subscribed to this channel, then we will see you in the next one.